Hello, can you hear me now? Does the sound okay? Yeah, looks like we got sound. Hello, my beauties, and welcome to another stream. Today we will continue working on the Mordheim board. This is tile 3 out of 4, and it is starting to take shape. Last time we made the mooring in this dried out riverbed, and today I was hoping to be able to make a boat, like a derelict ship that is stranded here. I'm also going to finish this awesome little outhouse. We need some shingles on it at least. So I will be doing that. Now for the ship, I have already kind of cheated slightly. I have just done some sketching on this cardboard to check the size. My idea is to cut out this cardboard as a template and then use XPS foam to kind of build the shape of the boat, and then I want to add some wood and stuff to it. So hopefully that should work out fine. Need to make some deeper cuts here. I'm not strong enough to cut through cardboard. It's too tough a material. Well, there we go. Then I will do another cut on this side. Yeah. I'm going with a really easy shape. I have never built a boat before, so I have no idea how this is going to turn out. Just kind of have to hope for the best. And if it's not perfect, then that is perfectly fine with me. I'm doing my super precise measuring as always. Just trying to make it a little bit precise so it doesn't look completely crooked and wrong. Now, bows are usually kind of like, they have like beautiful round shapes to them. I'm not sure if I will be able to replicate that on this bow, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Have you put, let me just check this real quick, Jelly Moon has. That kind of does look like my color palette. I won't, not gonna lie. Oh. I can't watch YouTube while I'm streaming. My computer is, this laptop is not very powerful. It's actually quite weak. So now let's see. Should I try to do? No, I don't know how to do wood in like kind of curves. I can't do curved wood. I don't know how. My brain hurts just thinking about making curved wood. I think that would require maybe soak it in water. Then, so I'm just going with this kind of triangle shape. And yes, F in chat for this lovely havre box. You have done all you could for me. Now I'm going to kinda, I'm not sure if I should just glue it in place. I will just do that. I'm of course using the dreaded hot glue. It should make it, it shouldn't go anywhere soon. Now I'm going to cut out the shape. Yes, half the fast. It is not my cereal. It's my wife used to eat it. It's an old box. Now I will do some magic production, and I will head over to the Proxon, and you will get the full body shot that you usually have to be a member of the OnlyFans to get. But it's a Saturday treat for all you lovely viewers. Oh, let's see if this is. I think this. The wire is a bit slack. Just trying to. As always, my cuts aren't the most precise, but they should be fine enough for this. And there we go. Oh, lucky you. That is a blessing in disguise, cutting off my head. Okay, so this piece is way too tall. I think we need to do it at least in maybe like, because I want this boat to kind of be tipping over a little bit like so. So I want to be able to have something to work with. I think we'll kind of do it like so. Is that still? Let's go even further into the XPS. I think it's supposed to be like a river barge. And this is a very shallow river, so we can't have it be too tall. Well, we are back to the Proxon. I will use the guide that comes with the Proxon for this. Works like a charm. start back. Let's see. I kind of want it to be tipped over like so. I'm not sure how much I will need to cut to get it right, but I will. I think I will try with this. I don't want it to be completely like tipped over to the side. Yeah, we'll be going back and forth. Now, how do we make this cut? I don't really know. Now my brain is melting. Oh. I'll just try to do this. Let me see if I can. I need something to support it, and let's see if we can't. Yeah, like so. I will tighten this to make it super accurate. Okay, so that was not the most accurate of cutting, but as you can see, it kind of followed the line that I wanted it to. Let's see. So yeah, I think that angle is actually pretty good. I think that will work as a base. Yeah, that should be good. Hopefully, hopefully good. Now I will try to just. I don't want it to be absolutely super flat, but I'll just remove some manually with a knife. Don't think that will even matter. Let's just yes, a piece of Jarlsberg would actually be the perfect companion, but I don't have any Jarlsberg. I've been chasing all around stores today to buy some Norvegia cheese on discounted Norvegia cheese, but they are all out, so it's been a real nightmare for a Mordheim going shopping today. Now, I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I think I'll just start strapping some coffee stir sticks to it and see how the basic shape turns out. Now I'm going to do it not like this, because I know that boats are like made with the going horizontally. That's pretty much all I know about boats. That's the extent of my boat knowledge. Let's see here. Yeah, this is going to be a beauty. A beautiful barge. Now, as I think I've said it a million times before, but the terrain is not about every single piece having to be a masterpiece. It's the terrain is kind of greater than the sum of its parts. So even if everything doesn't look super good. It will look great together. Yeah. I'm cutting the pieces just a bit longer than they have to be, so they kind of connect to the ones on the sides. And kind of, so they look like they're one piece. I'm trying to do that as much as possible on the boat. Okay, thank you, kind spam bot. I have been wondering where to find the best viewers. Or what decides what is a good or a bad viewer? Jesus. Doesn't make any sense. I already have the best viewers. It's very... Don't have to advertise that to me. But if you are in search of the best viewers, it's at streamboo.com apparently. I hope I won't get into trouble for promoting this spam shit. Oh. Now I'm just, I'm going to, first of all, I will attempt to stop saying just all the fucking time, because that's what I do. It really annoys myself. But in the meantime, I will be gluing these to the prow of the ship. Once again, displaying my immense boat knowledge. The prow. And this is the aft of the ship. The boat. Or the barge or the pram. Getting all kinds of goop in my glue gun. Not good, not good. Dodging the hot glue. Yes, this is looking so much like a boat. I'm going, no, not just do it. I'm trying to avoid just doing it. Okay, I am, just like with every other thing that I make for the first time, I don't have a lot of confidence going into it, but it usually ends up fine. The outhouse went beyond all expectation. Being honest, I was super happy with it. I thought it would just be like a silly, stupid piece, but I think it's going to look really good actually. And we will never see that piece again. I had so much fun making that outhouse. Yeah, it's starting to look kind of like a boat. Now the idea is to give people who start on this side of the table like a way of getting some cover and yeah, maybe get some cover and get onto the mooring. Yeah, something like that. Now I want to make like some. It's supposed to be higher in the prow, and in the aft I want to create like a small cabin kind of thing. Or maybe I put that in the middle, and I also want to give it like a small like a sail, like a torn sail. Yeah, the toilet build was probably my favorite moment on the stream so far. It was a lot of fun. If people don't know what we are talking about, last stream I made this outhouse in honor of Jelly Moon because he suggested it. It's just like a tiny outhouse with a heart on the door. Just a fun piece to make while making a lot of stupid fart and yeah, primarily fart jokes and poop jokes. It was glorious. For these, I'm using hot glue. Back when I didn't stream, I preferred using PVA glue, but when I'm doing this on stream, I don't have the time to wait for all the glue to be drying. So the hot glue is a real time saver, and I don't really mind it. It's a bit more messy, and sometimes it can affect the end quality, but it's usually perfectly fine. The sticks were sticking out a bit too much. I'm trying to trim them down. Yeah. Damaged it quite a bit. No worries. It is a stranded boat in any case. And like so. Yeah. Let's not pretend it's perfect, but it is coming along nicely. At least in my head. It's kind of what I was going for. What I like about doing the streams is that I have to kind of challenge myself. I think it's easier to challenge myself when I have people watching for some reason. Maybe it's because I have to kind of to improve myself and do better. It's kind of like if you're at a gym and you know that there are like maybe some hot women like around. You always do your best at the gym if you have like some attractive women nearby. You just have to do it, give it your all. You don't want to appear weak in front of them. No, that is what you guys are doing to me. You are my hot, attractive women, making me perform at peak performance. Is what I'm trying to tell you. A rubber duck mini? Yeah, maybe a dead duck. Maybe a. Well, look at this! Come on, this is kind of a boat already. Just a bit pink here and there. Okay. I am feeling more confident with every coffee stir stick that I put down. A rubber duck mini. I don't actually. We do have a rubber duck mini at work for some reason. Nobody knows how we got it, but it is in the reception area. There is a rubber mini. It is really tiny, and it has like a Santa hat on it. Maybe I should steal it and add it to my terrain board. Now we're starting to make the starboard side of the prow. As you can probably tell, I have all my nautical terminology. I got it nailed down. Pretty good at nautical stuff. This one needs a little bit more trimming. We are making a, for those who have just joined, we are making a boat for the terrain board, and it's supposed to be like a shipwrecked, like a wrecked boat that is in the riverbed. I will try to show you soon. I just need to hot glue this down. Like so. We're having, this is a dried out riverbed, and I'm putting a like a river barge. It's kind of flat looking. I want it to be stranded like this in the mud. And it's supposed to be like some cover for the incoming Mordheimers to hide behind and maybe get onto the, something like that. It also kind of tells a story, which I do not mind at all. And look at me, I'm even drawing where to cut. I'm such a professional. Now we got it. This is going to look so cool if I manage to make it the way I want it to look. It should be a really nice addition to the board. And I will be super happy if I get to make it look anything like a boat. Sometimes when I don't know how to make it, I kind of panic, and I had no idea how to start, and then I got the idea of drawing it on cardboard and making it in XPS, because the XPS is so easy to shape and cut into, so it being wrecked on one side was easier to do than I had first imagined. Okay, so far so good. I want to do I want to build around it first to see that the main shape kind of makes sense and is solid enough. Oh, sorry about that. It's the coffee stir sticks, they're quite hard. The wood, it's quite hard. So when you I use the clippers on it to kind of, sometimes they just catapult into outer space, never to be seen again. I still find some coffee stir stick bits in my house where I used to do all the hobby stuff. Doing the backside, or the aft as it is called in the nautical terms. Now, it's, let's make some quick and easy measurements. When everything is combined, you won't notice if there's like a millimeter. Yeah, that is. I was just about to say that it doesn't have to be perfect, but that one was a little bit too much gaps on either side. That was just a little bit too long. God damn it. Let's see. And here we go. That is perfect. Now this is being built for Mordheim, so and the Warhammer setting in general, so everything is a bit sloppily made and kind of whimsical and stuff, so it doesn't have to look perfect. Well, let me start I'm so close to having 50 now. Let me just kick. Let's start the goal. We've got our great graphics and all. Just need 7 more and I will be at 50, which means I can finally start e-begging and asking everyone for bits. I'm not sure what I can use the bits for, but it's probably very important. And like this. Yes. It's glue and coffee stir sticks. Glue and coffee stir sticks. That is the recipe for a lot of the buildings, a lot of the stuff that I make. My wife actually watched. She didn't watch the entire stream. She just was like kind of skipping around, and her comment was, "You do use a lot of hot glue." That was her main comment. She liked the outhouse as well. So that made me happy. And I have ordered a new mic, so I will have a very decent mic incoming, which should be good for audio quality. Should be clearer audio quality and less of the background noise and stuff. So I can't wait for that. I want to always improve the quality of the production and the stream, because I don't want to half-ass it for all you fine folk out there. I think you deserve a good production. The cuts are the secret cuts. They are so powerful. I have to keep it off cam. Maybe I can just tilt it down a little bit. Kind of wanted you to see the riverbed. You can still see it. Now, just checking how it looks. Laying down like so. That looks good. My eyes. I need to put some coffee stir sticks down on the bottom as well, because it will be showing. I'm making a boat. If you are new to the stream, and if you are new to the channel, we are currently building a terrain board from scratch. We got this is supposed to be a dried out riverbed. We got the big ass bridge gapping it. We have a mooring for boats, and we are currently making a barge that has been stranded here, or like a derelict kind of thing. And over here we have we have a guard house and a guard post. We got a big ass house here, which I think is really cool. And further back we have like one of the other tiles. So we're making a total of 4 tiles to complete the board. And I'm making it for I'm making it for myself, but I want to bring this table to a tournament in September. It's a tournament in Norway called Invasion, and it has a lot of different games, but among them is Mordheim. And I want to finish the gaming table so that people can enjoy playing on it. Hopefully they will like it. I've gotten some good feedback on at least how people think it looks. They haven't played on it yet, but that's fine. Hopefully the playability will be decent. If not, I have learned so much creating this. I'm sorry, I forgot to put the cam down again. It's not perfect. It's nowhere near perfect, but that's perfectly fine. My mantra when I'm creating this stuff is perfection is the enemy of good. It's very easy if you are leaning towards perfectionism, like I have, at least in the early in my life. I've often thought that if I can't make it perfect, then why even bother? And it kind of stopped me doing a lot of stuff because I couldn't get the results that I wanted. But with the new mantra in mind, it's a lot more fun. And if it doesn't look perfect, that is perfectly fine, as long as it looks good. And I would much rather finish something and have something built than being stuck at doing like 50% or 30% and giving up, because at that point it doesn't match my vision or whatever. I know there's a lot of gaps in the boat, and boats, well, this is my expertise talking once again. Boats shouldn't have gaps in their hulls. It's not very good for boats. I think it has something to do with the water entering the ship, and for some reason that's not okay. It's kind of water-phobic, the boats. That's just how they are. If you want more nautical talk, you have to sign up for my OnlyFans. I have like a 7-hour long stream of nothing but naughty nautical terms. If people have any questions or comments or maybe suggestions, the suggestions don't have to involve rubber ducks, but they may include rubber ducks. Feel free to leave them in the comments or the chat, and I will see if I can make it happen. So far I've only had one good suggestion, and that is the outhouse, but that was a resounding success. I think that is pretty much the hull of the ship done. I'm going to trim off some of the edges here. Okay. Now, that is a boat. Slapping it down. It's a boat from all angles. So when you, I will add some vegetation and all that kind of good stuff underneath it to kind of blend or make it fit into the riverbank. I will probably mud it up a little bit around where it's supposed to be sinking down into it. Now it's time to do the boat proper. I think we can get rid of the havrefras. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. As James Blunt put it. I forgot what I was saying. What is a good size for a full warband? This boat. Let's put Mr. Measures on it. Yeah, you can easily get 12 people on this thing. So now we have. Do I want it to kind of dip down somewhere? Maybe. Choices. Where should I put the house? Should I put it in the back? I think I should put like just a tiny little house here, and the mast going up in the middle. Be right back. I'm just getting a mast kind of thing. Now let's see. I think I found some perfect ones. Now these sticks, they are thicker at the bottom. They kind of become thinner at the top, which is how a lot of masts are usually made. I'm sorry if I'm just constantly flexing on my nautical knowledge. Okay, I do think this one is too tall. So yeah, that looks about right. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Wow, this is a boat. This is what I'm talking about. Maybe a cross beam. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm going to make the cross beam. It can't be super thick. That looks kind of odd together with the thinner one. Well, we will have to think about that later. But yeah, the mast kind of, maybe it should be broken off at the top and have some of the remainder of the mast and the sail just laying the clay or the riverbed. I'm not sure. I don't have to make that decision right now. Let's build up some like a small house in the back of the boat. I am thinking just around. I want a model to be able to fit into it. So let's see. Maybe just a tad bit more, like so. Yeah. I think that should be a decent enough size. I'm not sure. I don't have to make this a super pretty build. I wanted to. Let's make it. I think 5 centimeters tall should be fine. That's what I usually go for. A floor. Let's see how that will look. You kind of have to make to base it on if it looks good or cool as well. You have the rule of cool, which is the most important rule of them all. I kind of wanted to look sweet and fun to play on, not just. You have to have playability in mind, of course, but also how it actually looks. I'm thinking, yeah, that should be fine. I will build up the boat on this side as well, so it won't look completely wonky and weird in the back. I'm making 4 of these beams, and I'm gluing them in. I'm not roughing up the wood as much this time, because it will be on the inside of the planking, so it won't be super necessary to have the wood details. But as I'm saying that, I kind of want to go over it with the brush real easy, real quick. I'm doing some terrible measuring. There we go. Quick and easy cuts. As always, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is something that is doable by pretty much everyone. Don't have to be an expert to do what I do now. Just like a general reminder, this is the first terrain board that I ever make. So I am a novice. I am no expert. I don't have like a deep well of knowledge. Just been watching some tutorials online and mixing and matching what I learn, trying to kind of carve my own path with their knowledge, and just having fun. And yeah, enjoying the hobby. At times I've gotten completely stuck, inspiration wise, and it can be kind of hard, but just copy someone else, look what they have done and try to replicate it. You don't have to do it 100%, but if you use that as a starting point, then you will quickly realize that you can go your own way, like halfway through it, and it's no problem. It's just a nice way to kind of get started, because getting started, laying the first brick can be a real pain in the ass sometimes. At least in my experience. I had a hiatus from September until March. That is when I started making this bridge. But I was kind of not burnt out, but I was out of ideas. I didn't have any inspiration, so I thought, hey, why don't you start playing some Warhammer games? And I did. I started playing Warhammer Online, which is where I found the bridge and the guardhouse. That is where I got the inspiration. But I also kind of oh, my moderator dismantled. Welcome. Thank you so much. We had a ban evader who was promoting his stream boo site earlier. I don't have time to ban people. It was Prosperous Shacker 9 SKB5NJT. Yeah, 25 years hiatus. That is perfect. But yeah, as I was saying, when I started playing Warhammer Online, it was a lot of fun. So instead of getting inspiration and then getting out of the game, I was kind of getting hooked on the game, as I have spent so much time playing it. And I am just a few hours away of gaming from getting the max level that you can get. So I got more than I bargained for when I went in for the inspiration. Now we have no, I think he already left. It's just a bot. It's just a bot that is spamming channels. They are only spamming in the good, really good channels. I believe that's who they focus. The most popular streams are the ones they focus. I am convinced. Now we have the framework. I will try to make this a quick and easy build. I don't want it to be like an opulent kind of boat. I want it to be just a basic river boat that is going up and down the river with maybe goods, or maybe it's patrolling. I haven't made up my mind of what kind of boat this is supposed to be, but I want it to be a simple boat. When I will make it, I don't know, later today. I don't have an exact time. I want to finish the boat. So the quicker the boat is done, the quicker I will be heading home to my loving family that are also moderating. I feel so much safer with a moderator here. You are welcome. like I said, I want this to be a simple boat, but I think I might be adding like a window in the back. I haven't decided if I wanted to make it a very simple, just wooden window, or if I want to put in some of my 3D printed. Yes, we will play more Fortnite. It's I will get annoyed when I die, and start wishing death upon children, which is my what I usually do when I play Fortnite. Yes. This is not a Fortnite stream dismantle. This is a terrain building stream, so we can't have all your Fortnite nonsense. You have to start playing Warhammer instead. It's just the cool guys play Warhammer, and they get all the ladies. That is not true at all. You're spreading evil lies. Now let's see, I think I have enough planks to go to the top here. I'm not sure what I'm putting on the top. If I want to, maybe we should add something which is a very general a D, but maybe like an oar going down so they can sort of steer this crappy boat. I'm not sure if that makes sense, even though I am like a boat expert, of course. A nautical ninja, a wet wizard, and an ocean oracle. All of these things I am, of course. I think an aura on the top, like whoever is steering can take command from the top of the boat. That kind of makes sense. Maybe there is like a salty captain on the top. Now this, what I also have to think about when making this boat, because it's tipped on its side, the figures can't or won't be able to stand like properly or move here. So I need to maybe put some crates or something like that are kind of, or maybe some planking. I need to do something to make it more playable and so that you can actually move around on it. Exactly how I will do that, I don't know yet. I will figure it out when we get there. Any ideas for how that is supposed to work will be very much appreciated. I have some general ideas, like with the crates and stuff. Maybe some broken planking, or maybe some people have made like improvised stuff to get there. I don't know. Don't know. I do know that this first wall is just about done. I'm kind of upset with myself that I didn't plan what to put on the top here. Kind of built myself into a corner, not for the first time, and most definitely not for the last time, but it would be nice if I could stop doing that. Now should Should the top, should it kind of, no. I'm not sure if I want to make it smaller or maybe build out a little bit. Building out sounds like a really stupid Mordheim kind of thing. Maybe that's it. Make some cross beams like so and have it build out a little bit. Have it build out on the back and build out on the front. I think that's what I'm going for. I think that is what I have decided to do. I'm just, sorry with the just, but I got the steel brush of corn and I will do some off-cam roughening of the wood. I like to do it straight into the waste bucket because the kind of dust or like the offcuts, they are so fine it gets all over the place. I have roughened up the wood so it will take the dry brushing better. And hopefully this will look alright and not completely moronic. If it looks moronic, I will just have to live with that. And so I think that should be fine. Oh, that was a big gloopy hot glue mess. Trying to get it to harden and stay there. I'm removing some of the excess hot glue while it's still hot because it cures and it becomes a real pain to get out. This is going to be a majestic boat. What a vessel! What a vessel to behold! I'm doing some more off-cam roughening with the mighty steel brush. All hail corn. There we go. I will copy this one. Oh. It's a bit sloppy, but it's also a time saver. I'm a sloppy builder. And here we go. I will have the general shape of it ready to go. I think this should look decent when I get it all finished. And it's tipped to the side like so. The riverbed. It's an interesting piece of the terrain, in my opinion. Oh, I should have done some of the flooring. I was thinking about putting down like a small cargo hull. I'm not going to do that physically. I will make a like a hatch here, but I don't want to bother actually actually cutting it out and making a hole. I'll just give the illusion that it is there, which is good enough. And before I close this this little area here, I want to put some planks in here for the flooring, because it will be a lot easier to do now than doing it later. I'm cutting a bunch of pieces up the same length. I think it's so satisfying to watch, to see something go from pretty much nothing, a piece of cardboard on some XPS foam, to then seeing the hull be created and getting some details on it, getting the hut getting done. I really enjoy this this process. Very satisfying in my eyes. And hopefully you people watching enjoy the process as well. I am always open to questions, or if you have comments, suggestions, and all that kind of good stuff. And if you are watching and you are currently not following the channel, please feel free to do so. It helps out a lot. Very close to having 50 followers now, which will be a huge boost for me, because I think I can do more. Well, not a huge boost, but it will be a boost, and I can get more interactivity and stuff going, which I think will be good for the channel and fun for the people watching, as well as fun for me, getting like a bit of community and yeah, interacting with you guys. And I want to improve like the kind of the visual and getting some overlays and stuff. But whenever I have time, spare time to do hobby, I kind of always prioritize building because I'm so psyched for this project, and I want to keep on building. I will do the floor on the inside of the hut, and then I will just do a quick break to drink, and I will be right back. It shouldn't be more than a minute or two. I just need to wet my beak, as they say. This I'm very happy with how this is turning out. It exceeded my expectations, at least. But granted, my expectations were really low for building a boat. I had pretty much zero confidence going in, and it is looking decent, at least. I'm not going to say that it looks great, but it does look decent. It looks okay. And I was expecting a real mess. There isn't enough room here but I will add the plank like kind of over the other one, which no one will probably notice and nobody will care. I try not to spend too much time on stuff people won't notice. Try not to get hung up on like silly stuff that doesn't matter to anyone. Kind of the mantra of perfection being the enemy of good kind of dictates that as well. I'm not saying perfection is bad in any way. But it is not for me. I won't get anything done if I need it to be perfect. So that is why I go with that philosophy. Of course, no shade or like disrespect to people who just go for broke. Okay, yeah, well, that was a complete mess on the inside. I didn't do it on purpose, but it serves like a perfect lesson in how some small stuff like that shouldn't affect the rest of the build. I would be very surprised if anyone turns the ship and looks inside to see that there is one plank that is misplaced. If someone does, it means they must really like your terrain because they're inspecting it closer than I have done, and I have created it. Well, continuing on the wall on the other side. There's so much hot glue strings all over the place. Just have to get some of them away before I lose my mind. And yeah, just getting something to drink real quick. And there we go, I'm back. Need to cut some more coffee stir sticks. The day I run out of coffee stir sticks, it's going to be a giant shock to me because I'm used to having almost an endless supply of these bad boys around. I think there is like 1,000 of them in the box. Having run through 1,000 coffee stir sticks, that's going to be quite the achievement or milestone. Here we are. Closing in on finishing the house, steering house, I guess, on the back side of the boat, the aft of the boat. Let's keep it nautical. We are on the river. As long as you are on the ocean or any body of water, you have to become instantly nautical. You are no longer the boss, you are the captain. You don't say left and right, of course. It's what's in English? It's starboard and what's the other one? In Norwegian it's styrbord and barbord. I have no idea what is in English. Maybe I'm not the nautical champion I thought I was. slapping down the hot glue and putting down some coffee stir sticks that looks like wood. I haven't roughened these up, but I should be able to paint them up nicely so they will look wooden anyway. There is some wood texture to them. They have some grain, but it's like an exercise in futility trying to roughen up the coffee stir sticks. It takes so long with almost no result, so I tend to avoid it. Yes, it is certainly looking like something. It's I'm not going to say that it's a very pretty build, but I think it does the job fairly well. Now I think that if you are able to enter on, I will add like some wood here, and you can enter on this side. I think will make the most sense, at least in my head. Port, yes, thank you so much. Of course, it's starboard and port, I think. Yeah, sounds about right. Port. Of course, it's port. Now, I did like a slight miscalculation. Look at this pen, it has all the goop and in the entire world. My God. Now let's... And here we go. I'm putting it down like... like so. I think that should be good, and I will be able to... Yes, that should be a much better fit. So there is like a decent size kind of entrance for the minis. I can going to glue this one down. I'm not doing the rest of the planking. I needed it for the support beam. Let's see. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay. Locking that in with a little bit of glue here and some glue on the top, like so. And we are moving in. And there we go. Yep. I am actually getting excited to see the end results. The planks are going to be a kind of they're going to be at an angle here, but shouldn't look too off. Hopefully it should look decent enough. Oh yes, it's going to be so awesome having a ship in the river. And I decided to give it a semi decent size. Which should act as plenty of cover and like if not a centerpiece, it's like an eye-catching piece to the terrain. And all the talk of me being like a boat expert is of course just total bullshit. So hopefully this is not too off on the medieval boat building techniques of the age. But, I don't care too much about that. Historical accuracy. I want to make something that looks good and it's fun to play on. I'm sure you can combine that with actual historical accuracy as well. That is not what you get here on Mordheim TV. Here's mostly balsa wood and bullshit. That is what I can offer. I have some incredible hot takes every now and then. Of course, very hot takes. Like when I said that burning your fingers kind of hurts. Got a lot of feedback on that. People didn't agree. It's a very hot take. Oh, I have all kinds of hot glue and some hot info from Jelly Moon, which I will read up on real soon. Okay, well, that makes sense. Port side. So we're going to the port. Yeah, it makes sense that boat stuff is come from Norway, from the Norwegian words. Like we made sail. We named that. We are pretty much the best at boats. We're pretty awesome at everything, of course, but boats, very much so. Boat building history goes way, way back. Discovering the first Europeans to discover America, at least that is recorded. They probably did it in this boat. If I'm being totally, absolutely honest and accurate, I believe it's this boat that they discovered Vinland with. I can't see how it's any other way. This looks like a mighty exploring vessel. I can imagine crazed, bloodthirsty Vikings aboard this mighty vessel for many months. They would absolutely love it. I'm just tidying up a little bit, real quick, to avoid madness. Earlier I saved a lot of the offcuts, but I never got around to using them, and just having them around makes me kind of crazy. Oh, Lots of hot glue on the inside. Does anyone really care? Maybe not, but I do. Okay, I need to get out the worst. Hockey. We are terrible at hockey. Yes, that is absolutely true. That is our only weakness is hockey, of course. I think it is because we have to give our Swedish brothers something to be good at. So we gave them hockey. It's like a brotherly kindness. Brotherly love even. What else could it be? We are so good at everything, we Norwegians. It's kind of embarrassing sometimes because it's just like if anything includes a Norwegian, it's newsworthy in the Norwegian news cycle. And they go absolutely nuts if anyone has international success. It's like yeah. Now, yeah. I will put down the planking here and then I will finish the house. Are you Swedish, Jelly Moon? I don't think I can't remember if I asked earlier. Okay, well, that is lovely. I do like the sweets. Of course, I think I have already said on streams that if I was moving to one country, one other Scandinavian country, it would probably be Denmark. But Sweden is a lovely country. I have been there several times. And I have a very, very good friend in Sweden that I want to visit or meet again. I haven't seen him in many years. Last time I went to see him, he lived in Göteborg. Now I think he has moved, but I can't remember what the name is. Let's see. Do I have to go for a... Oh, that is perfect. We are... If you are new to the stream, we are currently making a derelict river barge, river boat kind of thing to put in the dried out river on the gaming board. It is taking quite a bit of time, but it is going to be like a semi-centerpiece. It is a big part of the board, and it is a lot of wood to put down. Let's see. It's looking good so far, in my opinion. I think I want to just plonk this down in the middle as well. And have it like... I'm not sure if that is actually tall enough. Should I go for the bigger one? Gamla goa Göteborg. Yeah, that is absolutely true. I went to. I also been to Stockholm, but Göteborg has Liseberg, and I love amusement parks. So Liseberg is one of the highlights for me in Sweden. Okay, should I go for this? Kind of looks a bit big, but at the same time it looks kind of all right. It's gonna have a cross beam here and have some torn sailcloth. Yeah, if I go to Liseberg, I will absolutely give you a shout out. If you live in nearby Göteborg, I will happily pay for treat you to a beer or something if you want to meet up. Of course, that would be lovely, absolutely lovely. Okay, no more time to think about it. Mast is going into the hole. I have made my decision now, and I will just have to live with it. Hopefully it's not a terrible one. I have to make it go around. Oh, it's not completely cured yet. I will leave it alone for now and start doing the planks on the other side. Oh, just 25 minutes on the tram. That's nothing. Göteborg is a very nice city. I do enjoy it. I think that I did prefer Göteborg to Stockholm, but that might. I visited Stockholm in, I think it was February, and it was so cold. So the entire city just seemed dead at the moment. There were like no people outside because it was freezing. But the Swedish people, very nice. I have a lot of Swedish customers at work, and they are always most of them are like a real treat. So nice, very nice people. I talked to a Swedish woman, and she might have been the nicest person I've ever talked to on the phone. A very delightful conversation. Even if I couldn't help her, she was so grateful. Which is in my eyes, is a very good sign of someone's character. And regarding the Norwegian flag on the boat, usually I don't like to kind of to mix real world with the Mordheim stuff. But I will see if I can sneak in maybe some old Norwegian naval flags, or like a naval, how do you call it, sigils or yeah, something like that. That would actually be a really cool idea to kind of sneak something Norwegian into the build on the boat. That is not a bad idea at all. Now this piece of wood, the mast, is a piece of wood that my father gave me some weeks ago, and I think it is actually supposed to be a mast from a boat building kit that he has had lying around for like ages, and he thought he had to save it because maybe he would need it one day. Of course, he never needed it, but now it actually turns out that I needed it, so that is absolutely perfect. And I think he's had it for like, yeah, I don't know, 20 years or something, maybe 30 years. And just funny that he has had it lying around. And just a few, he's had it lying around for at least 10 years. And he gives it to me, and a few weeks later, I'm actually using it. I got a lot of my hobby jeans, like not my hobby pants, but my like genetics. I've gotten from my father. He always and he still is making like making World War II and that kind of modeling stuff. I think he's actually quite good at it. Yeah, he knows what he's doing, even though he won't admit it. The extension cords, of course you need 500,000, and at home I have some old PC cables, like for an old printer that I threw away the printer at least 20 years ago. But I still have the cords for it, because maybe I just need it one day. I will of course never need it, but it's so annoying when you throw away some of the cords and then you immediately need them, or not immediately, but like weeks or months later you need the cables and you throw them away. And it's, yeah, it feels so bad. It hasn't happened yet, so I don't know why it would, how it would feel. But I just imagine it would feel absolutely horrible to need a cable that you have thrown away recently. Hey, Hobby Bandit, my absolute favorite Polish hobby dude. How's it going, man? Nice to see you. Really enjoyed the post you had with the lights. The lights look amazing. If you can't tell, and of course you can't tell because it's so obvious, but I'm making a boat to put in the dried out river. Oh yeah, I would love to co-stream with people in the future. Would be super fun. I need to get sorted some technical issues that I have first, because I want to stream. I want to make a better overlay. Hey, Eggy Eurodancer, first time chatter. Nice to see you, man. I am doing fine. He is, of course, doing some Norwegian speak, as it is called. And he's, of course, doxing me immediately, revealing my true identity. But I don't care. That's fine. Working around the house, yeah. I did a little bit of that myself, Hobby Bandit. Got some of the, what do you call them, the outdoor furniture. Got it out and set up so we can enjoy the outdoors. Not that I really enjoy the outdoors that much, because I can't, well, I can produce Mordheim terrain outside. I did that last year actually. It was glorious. Just sat outside in the sun with a couple of beers and some a paintbrush, and I did all of the basing, the base coats outside. It was actually a very nice time, a very good time. Okay, this plank is not fitting. I will just crack it, and riverbed is mostly ready. Yes, it is. I will show you in a few moments. So now, as you can see, we have the riverbed is pretty much all done here. I got my horse skeleton in here, got some debris here and there, a little bit that as well. And I want, on this side, I want the boat to kind of be one of the main focuses. So they have a little bit of cover, and I want to kind of, I need to put something in here so you can to stand on the boat properly, because as you can see by this, Mr. Measures is just sliding off the boat unless you put him on the crack there. So I want to kind of see if I need to come up with a clever idea so that you can maybe have some crates. I'm thinking crates would be the most likely way to go. And on this side of the oh, there is my shameful Monster Energy drink. And I got, let me remove the bridge for now. I made some more debris here, and here is the collapsed wall that makes it possible to get into the city from the riverbed. And I put a skeleton here as well, so you can see it on the inside of the grating, which was a kind of cool little bit of terrain. And now it's focus on the boat, which is XPS. Just cut it to shape so it can lie like sideways here. My schedule, I spoke to my wife about it earlier today, but I haven't actually decided yet. But I'm thinking at least 2 or 3 times a week is what I want to do, starting out. It is kind of hard to set aside a lot of time during the weekend, because the weekend is kind of family time and stuff. But it's also usually the time that I have some spare hours to actually get some building done. Thank you, Hobby Bandit. Break the long rod on the ship and make some. Yeah, I kind of want. I was talking about breaking the mast, but I also want. I really want to have like some sailcloth, torn sailcloth, because it will look. I think it will look pretty good. And Eggy Eurodancer, have you made sure to follow me? I'm just a few people short of having 50 followers now. Just need 6 more. We just had a follower from Bastig. Thank you so much, Bastig. I love you. I love you more than life itself. And that is the truth. Yeah, maybe breaking the mast is a solution to make it flat. I really don't know. I think at least here the walls can be kind of broken down, and here they will be. Yeah. I will gap that bridge when I get there. That is not the saying. That is not the correct saying at all. I will cross that bridge when I get there. Yeah. Now I'm going to. I need to put a small window in here. I think we can all agree that a small window is needed. Turning the camera down again. Sorry, because I want you to see the excitement of cutting the coffee stir sticks. I don't think you can get this excitement from any other Twitch channel. I don't think you can get this excitement on the internet at all. It is very exciting. And also with my brilliant commentary, it's like the perfect mix. And I have almost no accent, so it's very easy to understand what I'm saying. And I'm so good at saying all the English words. As long as it's not a suggestion, that is a hard one. And oh, thank you, Aggie Eurodancer. Thank you so much. I also love you now. Now let's see if we can get some planks down. Make this the steering. Oh, that is way too much hot glue. Maybe I should dab it away with my fingers. Maybe not. Start working on the top as well. Kind of want to see how it is shaping up as I go. Yeah. I think one more plank and the rest is a window. Yeah, that is what I'm going for. Like so. It's not perfect, but that is perfectly fine. The clay is just old Jarlsberg. Yeah, I hate moldy cheese, or just mold in general. There's just something about the texture and like the almost, it looks like tiny hairs, just creeps me the fuck out. I am not a big mold man. You can quote me on that. Mordheim, he is not a big mold man. Yes, thank you so much for the XPS. The sticks, no, the sticks, they are so hard to texture, at least these coffee stir sticks. So maybe I will run over it with a quick brushing, but I think that the paint job should make it woody enough. I can try to do some streaking, just streak the paint a little bit and kind of cheat or paint my way to wood effects. But I have a lot of other wood that has not been textured, and it looks perfectly fine. Let's see if we are. see how tiny it is. Oh, that should be a perfectly fine small window. These coffee stir sticks, they're so hard, Hobby Bandit. I sometimes I do a little bit of weathering on them, but it's almost not worth the effort. This is going to look like crap, but let's see if we can fix it. This it's like a stench of, like a sewer stench in the place in my studio at the moment. Oh fucking hell! Oh, just press my thumb into the hot glue. I will need to make a super cut of all my hot glue accidents and put it on my OnlyFans. Oh, this looks like crap. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ouch, 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 ouch. My thumb is still hurting from that hot glue incident. I do deserve it though, because that was really stupid. What do you mean I won't be building any more Mordheim? What is that in reference to? I usually forget what I just said. So if I just said something and you reply, there's like a 90% chance that I don't know what I just said. I am, especially today, I've been very forgetful. I had to go to the store 3 times because I forgot to buy items every single time. Well, not the last one actually. I nailed it on the last attempt. Oh yeah, I don't like mod. Yeah, yeah, that is true. Mordheim is a moldy place. It is indeed. But fortunately, I don't have to actually visit Mordheim. I'm just visiting Mordheim in my dreams and in my fantasies, and while I'm building terrain. Okay, so this window is going to be most likely my worst window of all time. I'm calling my shot. This is going to be a boring window. Trying to get away the worst of the excess hot glue. Now, what you're about to see is just pure laziness, and it's not very inspired at all. So my apologies for that. But at the same time, it's just a quick and easy window on the back of a derelict ship. It's not in the center of anything. I'm putting down some like so, and just it's all my workplace is 90% hot glue strings. My god, I will have to do some Mordheim, yes, Mordheim. That was that is actually quite a good idea. I think I will try to incorporate that in maybe some future buildings to see if I can get some really nasty mold effects. And and not just from painting, but where did I put? Where's the piece I just cut? Oh, is it here? Is it this one? Maybe it is, maybe not. It kind of fit. It's already dry. What the hell is going on? Yeah, but making some moldy buildings. I have done like some moldy paint kind of stuff because you want it to look worn and all that crap. But to try to actually make like some fungus, like some really nasty mold has taken a hold of a building, that would be kind of cool. A bit like the fungus in the mushrooms in The Last of Us. I kind of like that. The septicords or whatever they are called. And speaking of which, I will have to watch the new season of Last of Us. I haven't seen a single episode yet, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm also really happy because I know that I have something to look forward to. Hopefully. I actually haven't played The Last of Us 2, the game, but I have seen plenty of Discord around it. Okay, so the boat houses. The structure is done. Now I need to decide what I'm going to do with the top. I need to put the ore down somewhere, or I don't actually need to do that. I can do whatever I want. Luckily. Hot glue! Jesus, the strings is... Everything is connected by invisible hot glue strings. Just tidying away quickly and moving on to the boat. I think it looks kind of cool so far. I am not hating it, not hating it at all. It looks a bit like any other boat, but I'm not sure how I should approach building a special boat. Need to trim one of the posts here, get it down into size. Yeah, black dots, like black mold, I think would look really good. And do it on walls and ceilings, but I also kind of want to make like some moldy growths, so they kind of look evil and twisted. There is a lot of that in the Mordheim video game, actually. Now I want there to be this. There need to be like somewhere they can exit, and I think there could be like an exit here. Should it be raised? No, I don't want to raise it anymore. Yeah, and I don't want it to be too high. Maybe let's get Mr. Measures in here. Yeah, just about at the waist, I think we'll be fine. Super precise cuts, of course. That is what you expect from me. For black mold, yeah, I will need to find some pictures for inspiration and stuff. But that is going to be would be really cool if I can get some. Maybe it won't be for this board, but for future stuff, making some nasty black mold kind of crap. I am going to glue this just a little bit on the inside of the deck here. It's just a bunch of hot glue. Let's see if we can. Yeah, nasty hot glue. And then I think 3 pieces should be fine. I'll need to cut some more copies of the kind of poles. When I say poles, I don't mean people from Poland. I mean the stuff to attach the planks to. I'm not going to cut any poles, so don't be scared, hobby bandit. That is not my intent. And yeah, we are just 5 followers away from 50. My God. When I get to 50, I think I might be the most popular guy on the internet. The guy with the most followers of all time. So, step aside, Mr. Beast. Or PewDiePie. I think maybe PewDiePie is yesterday's man. Like YouTube wise. But he used to be really big. Back in the day. This is now the channel where we talk about YouTubers. Who is your favorite content creator? Is it Mr. Beast? Is it PewDiePie? Is it Belle Delphine? Who knows? And who cares? Oh, it's really strong scent of sewage here. I will need to talk to the people. If I can, the water has been shut off or turned off in this area of the building that I am currently working on. So when the drains dry out, they kind of stink like no tomorrow. I guess it's kind of fitting, sitting here with a stench of. Okay, let's see if is it big enough to even move here? It kinda isn't. Okay, I will remove the. Just have to go back on these, and I have to put them on all the way on the outside. Just I want some actual room to move miniatures around here. Now I'm cutting the wrong way. Stupid. Let's shave off some of the glue. Let's plump down some more. Are these too high? Did I mess up once again? They kind of are. That doesn't look natural at all. I will do some super precise supercuts. I'm just using the pliers. This is a new low, even for me. The least precise cuts that have ever been made. Yeah, that is perfect. Good job, Good job, me. I nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. We even had viewers drop out because of the disgusting inaccuracy of my cuts. They couldn't stand it. Just had to leave. Or maybe they logged off to run out and tell all their friends about this amazing Twitch channel. It's one or the other. It's impossible to tell which one is more likely. And let's see, I wanted to go approximately this far. Yep. Goodness gracious. Got some more good cuts coming up. This coffee stir stick was extra hard. Kind of. Okay, so yeah, I think that looks a lot better than the previous one. The previous one was too tall, and it was not on the edge. So we are all about edging on this channel, of course. We love edging. I'm not sure if I like it, the kind of poles sticking up. Once again, not people from Poland. Like so. Let's get Mr. Measures here. Yeah, maybe a bit too low. I think we can add one more here, like so. And I want the last one to be kind of, it's broken off. Yes, that is what we are doing. Like it's damaged. That is kind of cool. Let's add a little bit of damage to it. Like so it's broken off there. That's kind of cool. And like so. Not looking too shabby, if I say so myself. On this side. Well, let's do the prow first. Let's do the prow first. Let's see. Maybe this one should be a bit higher. Let's see if I can do anything. Do any tricks. The sewage, the stench of sewage is getting really uncomfortable. I will have to talk to the people. Yes, like so. This is going to look pretty decent, I do believe. So, any of you guys, welcome back, Hobby Bandit. I made a lot of Pole jokes. Poles, like Polish people jokes. I'm happy you didn't catch them. They were all terrible jokes, of course. I'm currently making the prow. Hopefully it should turn out somewhat decent. I'm also being tortured by the stench of sewage, and even worse, the people on the floor below me is a gym where people work out, and they are playing the Black Eyed Peas, and I'm not sure what is worst, the stench of sewage or the music. But anyway, I have to endure the combination, which is dreadful. I would rather spend a week in Mordheim, I think, than endure much more of this. No. Oh, this is another hot take, but the sewage doesn't smell all that wonderful. Sewage smells bad. Is that view going to get me cancelled? Maybe. Yeah, I have to fill the water locks. I just have to make sure that it's okay, because the sewage is completely shut off here. If not, I will just have to enjoy the smell of sewage. Or maybe it is the gaming club that is next door. Who knows? It might be them. But I think it's the water locks that's the problem. It's not Magic the Gathering night, so I think it's the water locks. If it was a Magic the Gathering night, I would have suspected that it was the gamers, not the plumbing. It's the classic war gamers versus the Magic the Gathering feud that's been going for centuries. Got the prow of the boat looking pretty baller, if I do say so myself. I'm going to attempt something drastic here. I'm trying to make a cut here to make it kind of slope down. I don't think this material is... The coffee stir sticks are not super good for this kind of stuff, because it has a tendency to split. But of course, if you are a supreme Mordheim builder, okay, that is absolute magic. I'm giving myself a pat on the back for this prow. You could say that I'm very proud of it. You don't have to laugh at that joke. I don't think it even qualifies as a joke. I'm actually quite sorry that I did say it. No, they haven't disconnected it. It's the smell of virginity. That might just be it. It's of course no shade on virgins. Maybe some shade. I don't know. Don't want to alienate anyone. Now, okay, I have to keep doing this kind of stuff all the way here. Well, I just endure next to the storage room. Okay, yeah, I will just take some time out of my important work and go fill some water into all the sinks and the toilets. But then I can't complain about the stench, and I love complaining, you know. So that's kind of I feel like I'm losing something. Some more super precise supercuts. Let's see if we can't. Eggy Euro Dancer, that is a really good nickname, by the way. It's very funny. Even though you are using really harsh language in the chat, like damn it, which I do not condone, of course. This is a swear-free zone, except for when hot glue gets on my fingers. Then it's no longer a swear-free zone. You are, oh gee, oh, gee, that was some real nasty whiff of sewage. Oh my god. I love to be the victim. I'll continue to suffer, but not in silence. I will not suffer in silence. I will suffer in whining. Okay, so now this side is not as epic as the top side, but how could it possibly be as good? I will attempt to make a second super awesome prow piece. I think I already have. I kind of have already. Yes, I will. No, I can't cheat my way. I'll just leave it like that. Or will I? I can't make up my damn mind. It's not a fun stream until I actually vomit live on Twitch because of the sewage smell. When I am rich and famous, I will look back to this night with fondness. The good old days when I was having to suffer uncomfortable smells. Okay, so here I want the railing to kind of have broken off here, which will make the beginning of the platform that people can enter onto the ship. I'm thinking that's not a bad idea, and then I need to do something to make it kind of kind of just broken off on the side, I guess. I don't think people will stop and ponder exactly how the railing broke. Hopefully they won't. That's looking decent enough. Oh. Break off some pieces. This is just a hot glue frenzy. Oh no, look what I'm doing. I'm gluing it on the wrong side. What the hell? Whew. That would have been really embarrassing, actually. Yes, hopefully it won't stick. But now the first Mordheim board I made has my blood on it, and this one will have maybe a terrible stench. We can only hope. Oh, glue, glue, glue. And like so. This should work like a, yeah, works like a platform for people to get on. I will make some broken pieces that stick out from here like so. Now if you are just joining or are new to the channel, new to the stream, we are currently making a boat, a derelict boat that is stuck in this dried out riverbed for this Mordheim gaming board, which I'm making more or less from scratch. So as you can see, these are more or less finished buildings. That is how I want my board to look. So it's not going to be all like pretty pink walls and stuff. And if you're new and you like this kind of stuff, please consider following the channel to get updates and yeah, just supporting the channel in general. It really helps out and it makes a difference, and it also makes me feel good about myself. And I think that is the most important thing in this entire world, is making good old Mordheim feel a little bit happy inside. You can actually contribute to someone else's happiness by just clicking a button. And if you don't do that, I think you're a really evil person. And and also, if I'm making gagging noises, my apologies. The waterlock has dried out, and it smells kind of terrible here. But I am not fixing it because I am currently building Mordheim stuff, and I can't quit. I can't quit. I will actually do, I think, 15 more minutes, and then I will have to leave because I want to spend some time with the family, or they want to spend some time with me at least. And I think this is a very good progress to have been made during this stream. I'm not the quickest builder, but I think this is some decent progress. I'm still considering if I'm going to snap off the masts like Hobby Bandit suggested. But I also kind of want to have it. Well, I will have to think about it. I really want to have some sailcloth, like ripped and torn sailcloth on the ship. But maybe I could still, even if it's broken, like it's maybe some still attached. Yeah, I think that's going to look cool. I will be trying to finish the top of the of the steering house or whatever it's called. All my nautical expertise vanished with the stench of raw sewage. And here we have the world's worst window that I made earlier. We can have Mr. Measures stare out of it in disgust, absolute disgust. Well, that is what you get. Look at this. Look at this vessel, majestic, super majestic. Now there is like almost like a hole down there, so I will retrofit it with some clankage. Let's see if we can. Yeah, that is going to look all right. It probably won't be noticed because it's facing down towards the river, but I kind of just want to fix it regardless. Scoop away the, and like so, looks a little bit better in my eyes. Still looks ramshackle, which I think is good. Yeah, let's do the top and get out of here. That is the plan currently. How do I want to make it? I kind of want to make it quick and easy. Quick and easy. Do I just want to just glue them to around this way? That is kind of lazy. But I do like lazy. Lazy is not the worst, but I think I will put down the flooring and then I will add some just some support poles, beams, whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm doing that. That's quick and easy. Quick and easy. And I kind of want to get this the structure more or less done by the stream. So I'll give myself until 22 more minutes until 9:30, I guess, and then I will skedaddle out. I know there is a lot of just cutting coffee stir sticks. That is a part of the process when you're building these boards. And has anyone watching seen the new season of Last of Us? I don't want any spoilers. I just want to know if it's a good TV show. And I don't care if you like the girl or not. I know she doesn't look like Ellie or whatever her name is in the games. That is beyond the point. You can still make a good TV series. Is that to the sewage smell or is it to the series? Is it good? If you like it, say the TV show is good. That is all I want to know. And I want to know if it is if you like it more or less than the first season. Those are the pressing questions that I have. Yeah, that is fair, Jelly Moon. That is fair. It is true to games. Okay. Yeah. Well, it should be a treat. I think the games are really, at least the first one was really good, and I know the second one got some mixed feedback, but I think that objectively it's still a good game. I have seen some breakdowns, and if you just don't care about all the outrage, I think it's a solid product and a bold choice, actually. I don't think people should be congratulated for making always the safe choice when you're making like art and movies and TV series. Yeah, I think so too. I absolutely loved the first season. It was so good. The production is awesome. Everything looks like it should. The acting is really good, brutal. I had no complaints for the first season, not that I can recall, at least. This, poor Pedro Pascal has been kind of typecasted into the caring older man, the bitter older man. It's like both Mandalorian and Last of Us, and there is also a science fiction movie. It's not a big movie, but what is it called? Oh, it's something that people are going to harvest stuff on like a derelict planet, and spoiler alert, he ends up being kind of the same role. He's like almost hesitant to help out, but eventually kind of turns around, and yeah. Well, spoiler alert, I don't remember the name of the movie, but he has become kind of the same character in like at least 3 productions that I have seen him in. And here we go. Got the top. I'm not sure if I should just leave it like this. I think it makes more sense to just be a little hut. Being honest, it's a small barge. Still not sure. But what I am sure of is that I need to make this gap go away in the top here. I'm not super sure actually, but I think I want to do that. I think I want. Oh yeah, Prospect. That is the one. I really like the movie. It's a nice movie, but it's kind of funny to see him in like the exact same role that I'm. Well, not exact. It's of course it's a movie on its own. It has its own story and its own quirks, but it's a familiar role. Let's just say it like that. If you haven't seen Prospect, I can absolutely recommend it. It has a very nice visual style. It is a very nice setting. I love the setting. It's not a 10 out of 10 movie. I will give it like I think 7 out of 10 maybe. thinking back, which is still a very decent movie score in my opinion. There are not a lot of movies that are absolute must watch. Yeah, go check out Prospect if you haven't. It's a nice little movie. I haven't heard anyone talk about it ever. It has completely gone under the radar, at least in my world. I don't know anyone who has spoken about it ever. Okay, so we got a roof there. Got everything kind of down like so. Got Mr. Measures. He is on top of the world, feeling good. Yeah, I will I have to think about what to do about this kind of stuff. I want it to be walkable up until at least like so. I'll have to see. Some debris perhaps. Maybe the broken mast as Hobby Bandit suggested. Maybe I can make like the mast and the sailcloth be kind of the stuff you walk on. Yeah, maybe that is the best solution. God damn it. Let's see. There we go, decision made. This mast is now like so. I think if it's broken this way, or maybe up here, should be kind of flat. Now, which way should the, like this? I don't know. I don't know which way it would have broken. Yeah, some old fishing net. Jelly Moon suggested some fishing nets last stream. Okay, this is maybe broken off kind of like this, and then you have some fishing nets. Maybe that's the solution. Some more broken cross beams. Okay, I think that will be the last actual work. Gluing the cross beam on here like so. And yeah, I think it's going to look super awesome if I get some cloth. If I could get Henry Cavill to join me in September, well, he's not an alpha Chad like myself, so I'm not sure if I'm going to associate with people that are not as successful and have my jawline. But I don't think Henry Cavill to join me in September. No, I don't see that happening. Being honest, it's he seems like a super nice guy, but how can you not hate the man? He's like a super handsome actor, world famous actor dude. He has so much money, and he's still like just a really chill war gamer, PC gamer. I haven't seen too much of it. I just know that he is actually involved in it, and that people are have high hopes for it. It would be really cool if he has some actual freedom and can make it dark and gritty, and that kind of stuff. That would be awesome. I'm not really into 40k, even though I am going to dip my toes into Necromunda when I'm done with all this Mordheim crap. I mean, this Mordheim stuff that I absolutely love, and I do have. I'm not super pessimistic. I think it could actually be really cool, and it would be nice to have a proper 40k or just like a Warhammer product that is not a total bullshit. Okay, so now I went with the broken mast. It's going to be lying like so, and I want to having some sailcloth that can lie here and build up a little bit, because I think it will be stiff and I can have some debris underneath perhaps. But anyway, yeah, I think that should be pretty cool to have, so that they can actually enter. I will need to find a good angle on this. Maybe build up some a stone or something to have it kind of level, so that my dudes or someone else's dudes can walk up here without any issues. I think the broken mast is actually a very good suggestion by my good pal Hobby Bandit. So thank you for that, Hobby Bandit. And also the fishnets is something I will look into. Just give me a quick second. I do have some kill team stuff, and I like the Gene Stealer cultists, but I think Necromunda is better suited for the kind of stuff I want to make. But I do want to play a Gene Stealer cultists or something adjacent to that, because I really like it. And hello Bjorg, thank you so much for the follow. We are so close now, just 4 more people and I will have 50 followers and finally become the most famous person on the internet. But anyway, here is the things, the stuff that kind of looks like fishnet. It's been laying around for, I don't know, who knows how long, but I think it's fishnetty enough. I will kind of tear it up. Yeah, maybe have it lying flat, like maybe it could be in combination. I'm not sure, but something with a mast and a combination of masts and sails, maybe some fishnets, and I think this boat should be playable as well as looking pretty cool. Not quite botched knits. Yeah, that sounds kind of cool. And you can now with the Hive Secundus expansion. Okay, yeah, I will check that out. It's just I have more than enough with the Mordheim project at the moment. Let's add some bits to the boat. Let's add some bits. As always, I want to add these super stupid arcane ruins bits. They're so over the top evil. Like, oh, ridiculous. I have to find a use for these absolute units one day. But for now, I'm thinking a shield on both sides of the ship, and maybe something on the prow here. Should be good. Now let's see what do we have. What do we have? Shields. So sorry, I will be right back. I finally got the shields. One shield on each side should be fine. Doing different sizes on the shields. I will remove the flash. Very important. I won't win the golden demon if I don't remove the flash. But now I have locked down the golden demon. This. Yeah, we are starting a campaign tomorrow. Actually, it's kicking off. Eggy. We got a bunch of people who are trying the game for the first time, and we have some returning veterans. Okay, so now we got a shield on both sides, just to kind of make something different. It's a lot of wood. This build naturally has a lot of wood. I want to kind of mix it up, slap some paint on it, make it brighten it. Yeah, it is tomorrow, but you don't have to play tomorrow, but it starts tomorrow. And I think it is one game every 2 weeks or so. Okay, just found a bird. I'm putting the bird on top of this. Top of the mast. Oh, let's paint it as a crow, so it will be a kind of a crow's nest. On top of there, making annoying noises. Quah! Maybe a quah. I don't know. Maybe should I add a ladder so you can... No, I can do that later on. Ladders are not that fun. I'm sorry for the noises. I'm just trying to find some cool bits. It is an escalation, or not escalation. It's kind of just like a campaign league. Well, I don't know how escalation leagues works, but you can just play one league game or one campaign game that actually matters. You can of course play as much Mordheim that you want, but only one of them will matter for the campaign and leveling up and stuff. Okay, I'm not sure what kind of bits I want to put on the prow. I could of course go with the Sigmarish, but I'm not sure. I put that on the outhouse. I don't feel like copying myself immediately. Oh, I know what we are going to do. Yeah, it would be super fun to have you in the league. So I would love if we could join. My little brother is making his warband as well. I know that doesn't make you want to play the game more, but okay. So that decided it. He's making some cultists. They are all looking really perverted in some kind of. They all look kind of brain dead. Now I am not Carnival of Chaos. He's playing just Cult of the Possessed, I believe. If you check out the local gaming club Discord, there should be a PDF and stuff with some of the rules. Now this is a fish head from Veivictis's Patreon. It's free. It's a free STL, and there is nothing that says boat more than a fish, because a fish is kind of nature's boat, I want to say. I'm putting that on the prow, and I'm going into overtime to do this. I'm just that excited about this fish, the fish prow. Fish prow is going to be amazing. I'm hollowing out this balsa wood beam. Balsa wood is so soft, it's so easy to work with. It's like the touch of a woman. It's so soft and delicate and pleasant. So no wonder I do enjoy the balsa. It's my replacement for human touch, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, I am putting this down on the prow. I feel confidence level is about 20% for this. But excitement is about 80%. If you add those together, you have 100%. Look at that. What a nice beam. And now it's just time to blob down some more crap, some more hot glue, and we will stick the fish like so. Wow. Yes, that is amazing. I will be the first to declare my own build as amazing. And I'm shaving down this bit to kind of follow the shape of you by well, I don't know what the fuck is he called, the ginger guy who makes music, and he is also in Game of Thrones for one episode. Anyway, this is how the boat is looking. Sheeran, that is, Sheeran, thank you. Luckily we had Ed Sheeran's #1 fan in chat today, Mr. Jellymoon Productions. Oh, also Eggy, the two biggest Ed Sheeran fans. So happy to have you here. And that is what you get for helping me answer my stupid questions. It's ridicule. Yeah, Eggy was first, so he's the biggest fan. You're in second place. Okay, so that is it. Now, I will of course have to finish these kind of things with the sails and stuff. Maybe put some rope and crap. But before I actually glue all this together, I think I need to finish the board proper, because I will have to put it on top of that. So for now, I will consider the boat done, and I will declare it as a success. It's not the most impressive piece of terrain ever built, but it does have a fish on the edge. It has a crow on top of the broken mast. I think that those are the two coolest things about it. There's a broken mast, which is in pieces. Yeah, super happy with it, super stoked. Just gonna take a look at see if I can see the board kind of in total. Yeah, it's really starting to come together in my eyes. Should have some good playability. Now you can kind of safely get across the board without getting shot to pieces. You have multiple entries. You can run through the two archways there. You can get up there, and you also have like entry points on this side behind the. Just remove the bridge. Behind the bridge, you can run into the city. There are lots of fun places you can get some gameplay, and I think I wanted the giant house to stay where it is at the moment. And what I'm going to do in the future, I will be adding like a kind of like a small guardhouse here as well. And I wanted to kind of get to kind of this height, so you can get into this building from the wall here as well. And from here on, you can get onto the two other boards that are coming in the future. Yeah, so that is it for the stream. Thank you so much for everyone who joined in and commented and gave awesome suggestions. Even though I hate saying the word suggestions because I am a mushmouth. That's just how it is. I will see, hopefully I will see you guys in the future, and thanks to everyone who followed. Very close, very close, just 4 more follows and I will be the best person on Twitch. Okay, take care and have fun and be safe and goodbye.